Your gut produces 90% of your body's serotonin. Your brain doesn't make it. Your gut does. Your gut trains 70% of your immune system, decides what to fight, what to ignore. Your gut signals your brain before you feel hungry, before you feel full, before you feel anxious. Most of what you call health starts here, in a system you never think about. This video explains how it works. Gut health isn't digestion. Digestion is the surface. Gut health is an ecosystem, trillions of organisms, a selective barrier, just one cell thick, immune coordination, chemical signals reaching every organ. This isn't about fixing symptoms, it's about understanding the system. We'll walk through each part, no shortcuts. The microbiome. Trillions of bacteria, viruses, fungi living in your intestines. They're not invaders, they're residents. They perform functions your cells cannot. They break down fibers into short-chain fatty acids. They synthesize vitamins. They train your immune system through constant low-level input. What matters is diversity, not good bacteria versus bad. A wide range of species keeping each other in balance. When diversity collapses, the system destabilizes, not because one bad actor takes over, because the checks disappear, and the balance breaks. Your gut lining. One layer of cells, one cell thick. It sits between intestinal contents and your bloodstream. Its job is selective permeability. Let nutrients through, keep toxins out, pathogens out, undigested food particles out. It uses tight junctions, proteins that seal the gaps between cells. You don't notice it when it works. When it doesn't, your immune system gets activated by things that shouldn't have crossed. This isn't about damage, it's about regulation. The barrier adapts constantly. Signals from the microbiome, immune cells, and the nervous system. It's a living filter, not a wall. 70% of your immune system is in or around the gut. This makes sense. The gut encounters the most foreign material: food, bacteria, potential threats. The immune tissue here samples what passes through, decides what's harmless, and what needs a response. This is where immune tolerance gets trained. Your body learns not to overreact to food proteins, to beneficial bacteria. When this training breaks down, you get autoimmunity, chronic inflammation. The gut doesn't boost immunity, it regulates it. There's a difference. Regulation means knowing when to fight and when to stand down. The gut and brain communicate constantly. 3 pathways. First, the vagus nerve, a direct neural highway, signals both directions. Second, cytokines, immune molecules traveling through the bloodstream and influencing the brain. Third, metabolites produced by gut bacteria, serotonin precursors, GABA-like compounds, and short-chain fatty acids. This isn't mystical, it's biochemistry. What the microbiome produces influences what reaches the brain. Mood, stress response, cognition, not because the gut controls the brain, because they inform each other. Until recently, researchers assumed this communication was indirect, signals only. But 2024 research shows some immune cells trained in the gut can migrate toward the brain's border tissues. Not into the brain itself, but close enough to influence how brain inflammation gets regulated. The gut may not just signal the brain, it may help set the brain's immune environment. The gut influences energy extraction. Some bacteria break down certain fibers better. Others produce metabolites that affect insulin sensitivity. 2 people, same meal, different metabolic responses, partly because their microbiomes process food differently. The gut also regulates hunger signals, ghrelin, leptin, and more, influenced by gut bacteria and by the gut lining's interaction with food. This isn't about weight loss, it's energy regulation, how your body decides what to store, what to burn, and when to signal you've had enough. Gut health affects metabolic flexibility, your ability to switch between fuel sources efficiently. Inflammation isn't bad, it's a signaling system. The problem is chronic, low-grade inflammation, the kind that doesn't resolve. And this often starts in the gut, an imbalanced microbiome, a compromised barrier, or faltering immune regulation. Those inflammatory signals don't cause one specific disease. They create an environment where systems function less efficiently. Blood vessels become less responsive, tissues repair more slowly, the brain becomes more reactive to stress. Systemic inflammation isn't dramatic, It's gradual, and it's mediated through gut-derived signals traveling via the bloodstream and immune system. Gut health responds. It's not static. Food is the most direct influence. Fiber feeds beneficial bacteria. Processed foods reduce diversity. But it's not just diet. Sleep affects gut barrier function. Poor sleep weakens tight junctions. Movement influences motility and microbial composition. Chronic stress alters the gut-brain axis, shifting the microbiome toward less diverse states. Gut health starts before birth. Recent studies show a mother's microbiome during pregnancy can program her child's stem cells, intestinal, and even neuronal. Microbial metabolites can cross the placenta, activate growth pathways, and influence immunity and metabolism for decades. Diversity matters from the very beginning. Medications, especially antibiotics, don't just wipe out bacteria temporarily. Recent studies show single courses can create measurable gaps in microbial diversity that persist for years, sometimes decades. Species that disappear don't always return. The microbiome remembers what you don't. None of these work in isolation. They compound. A stressed gut on poor sleep with low fiber intake behaves differently than the same gut under better conditions. The system is responsive, not fixed. Gut health is foundational, not trendy. It's not about one superfood, one supplement. It's about maintaining a system that supports every other system. Immune function, brain chemistry, metabolic efficiency, inflammation control, they all trace back to gut integrity. When the gut functions well, the body has resources to allocate elsewhere. When it doesn't, everything becomes harder. The gut isn't fragile, it's remarkably adaptable. But adaptation takes time, consistency. Quick fixes don't restore microbial diversity and don't retrain immune tolerance. Long-term resilience comes from long-term inputs. Understanding the system is the first step. Respecting how it works is the second. Your gut isn't something you fix once. It's something you shape over time. The good news is, it responds. Change the inputs, and the system adapts. Future videos go deeper. What foods actually support gut function, how fermented foods work at the microbial level, and the connection between gut health and cognitive decline. This is the foundation. Now you know how the parts fit together.